started. What a mess.
I shall soon get cleared up.
I mean, you could fathom it if it were diamond tiaras. But I mean, for a couple of tins of sardines, well, you can't understand the mentality, can you?
Three hooligans, who was it, you know? Did they get much?
No. No, they didn't take anything.
Oh, just shows you.
There's a good 10 quid's worth there. Still, you're covered by insurance, aren't you? But it upsets you, doesn't it?
It does all of us. I mean, you go cold when you think it might have been our window.
I've just passed Annie Walker's door.
Well,
She said that she's sick and fed up with being taken advantage of.
did she mean me?
I don't know, I didn't ask her. It's not very encouraging, is it? Still, nothing personal.
No, we're just unlucky.
Could have been anyone. Choking.
Oh, it was accident.
Oh, yeah. Just happened to have a bottle in his hand and thrown it at the window was purely a reflex action. An accident.
It helps a bit sarcastic, love.
Well, what does help? I wish we knew.
I just don't think he knew what he was doing, that's all.
Where is he now? He should be doing
He's
this.
asleep.
Sleep. Look at you. Not a blooming wink by the look of you.
Oh, bit of lipstick and powder, I'll be all right. Go on, get off to work with you. You'll be late.
You sure you're going to be all right?
Oh, yes, go on. You worry about me too much.
Yeah, somebody has to.
Having a lie-in? Oh, I'll skin that lamp there, Clough.
Yeah, she says she's been overdoing it and she's going to consider herself for a change.
Oh, right. Well, I'm going to consider myself for a change and all. Up before the sparrows this morning cooking that fat beauty's breakfast, and all the thanks I get's 2 honks and a snore.
I wouldn't get up to cook no fella's breakfast. He can fetch it to me. On a silver tray with a single red rose in a crystal vase.
Ah, pink elephants is more in Stan's line, aren't they, Chuck?
You are.
Elephants, pink!
It's still not too late for you to go Australia on your own, you know. No, I suppose I'm still here, even there.
Honking away lovely he was, wasn't you? Had a right good night out he did, didn't you? Do you know, I'll bet there's more hops in him than in the whole of flipping Kent.
Where have you put the flaming aspirin?
Where'd you go, Chuck? Just as a matter of interest, like?
Flying horse.
Yeah, and then?
I don't remember, it's all a blank. Where have you put the aspirin?
Ah, he doesn't remember. He's got magnesia. Aspirin, Chuck.
Aspirin?
Ah, why didn't you say? We haven't got none. You'll have to go to corner shop. You know, that's what I like about my Stan.
What?
He needs me.
Oh, I've just been talking to that electrical contractor. He's done quite a bit of work for a while. He reckons that anybody who plays it Wild's way is likely to
I'll end up with gold-plated ulcers, eh? Hello, darling. Are you coming to sign on? We're looking for a likely lass.
Oh, to do what?
Well, if he told you that, love, you'd never sign on.
I'm sorry, I meant to let you have them back before. They're fantastic, aren't they? I was wondering, do you think I could borrow them again? Because I'm not quite convinced Ken yet, but I'm working on it.
I'll slip him into you tonight, but we haven't finished with them yet.
Hey, how's about an on-the-spot guided tour then, eh, love?
Oh, Ken's not in just now.
Who's talking about Ken?
Oh, well, I'd love to. Some other time, eh?
So Oggy had 'em, did he?
You should worry, mate. We're getting customers interested, aren't we?
Interested in what?
Hello, just passing. I thought I'd pop in and wish you good luck for your interview. Oh, thanks. Oh, well, you're not exactly full of the joys of spring today, are you?
Me? I thought it was radiating sweetness and light.
You're about as much as a busted 40-watt bulb.
Yeah. When you've got problems, it's always one or two things. This time it's not love with me.
Money? I thought you were all right. Well, that filthy Luke of the American Army's forcing on you every week.
You mean my Class E allotment? I don't feel like Class anything in the moment. I feel more like a BF.
Elsie.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not exactly my money I'm worrying about at the moment.
Whose then?
I'm not quite sure. I think it's our Dennis's firm's money. When he called round there yesterday, the office was empty.
Well?
But the cash box wasn't. Not until after he'd left.
What ever makes you suspect a thing like that?
Well, when I find a big bundle of new fivers in his pocket, I suspect a lot of things like that.
Have you asked him?
Oh, what's the point in asking him, Val? What's he going to say? Just because I've been in trouble before? Give a dog a bad name?
Well, that's just what you're doing if you don't give him a chance to explain.
Val, I'm scared stiff. I've had so many letdowns just lately, I can't stand another one. All right, suppose he does turn out to be nothing but a cheap crook. I don't want to know about it. That's how much guts I've got.
I don't know what words to say. Words.
I don't want words.
There's words going round in my head, Maggie, millions of them. Words telling me what I am and what I'm doing to you. Damn it, I do know that.
You was always good at talking, Les.
Aye, and not much else.
In the past, you could always talk me round.
Oh, could I? I never really tried to, Maggie. Honestly, I never really tried.
No, I know. That's why it worked.
Oh, you see, everything seemed black. I was frightened, Maggie.
Yes.
It was worse than ever. Just when it seems as if it can't get any worse, it does. You don't know.
I should.
I can feel it creeping up on me, and then it's reaching out for me, and then all I can do is try and escape.
In drink.
Yes, but Maggie, there's no other way of doing it. I've told you, Maggie, it's no good. I've tried. God alone knows how I've tried.
Other people get treatment for depression, Les.
Yes, well, I'm not like other people.
This was going to be a new beginning. No more hiding in corners, knowing what people were saying behind our backs.
Oh, well, it still can be, Maggie.
A chance to fit in, make a few friends. And we were doing it too, we were.
It still can be, Maggie. It still can be, because nobody knows about last night.
For how long? It's never took them long to find out before.
No, well, they're not going to find out now. I'll die before they do that.
Are you that ashamed?
No, not really. I got past that. I got past shame years ago, and that's something that takes a lot of saying.
I know.
It's for you. Maggie, don't you see that it's for your sake that they must not know? At least I can try and spare you that.
Try, Les.
And succeed.
That's not a word we've had much truck with in the past, is it?
No. Like I said, Maggie, just another word. One of many. But I'll try.
You must have been blind drunk. Oh, paralytic, I think the word is.
What, Mrs. Walker?
Well, whoever threw that bottle through the window.
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, obviously it wasn't one of our regulars.
But we don't know it was. Nobody does.
Oh, no, we shall soon, love. These things always get around, you know. You don't have to worry about that.
What can I do for you, Mrs. Walker?
Oh, yes. Chestnut puree in tubes. Do you stock it?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, what a pity. Odd that nothing was taken.
Oh, probably panicked.
Perhaps.
What's bothering me more is the insurance.
What, dear?
Well, with all the excitement of moving in, we haven't renewed policy.
Oh, dear, and you'll have to pay it yourselves. But it'll be a fortune. Oh, my dear, you must call in the police.
Police?
Oh, yes. They'll find him for you, the man, and make him pay up, the scoundrel.
Mrs. Walker, we've got none of that chestnut stuff. Is there anything else you were wanting?
No. No, thank you, Mrs. Clegg. Not today.
You not found out who did it yet, then?
No, well, nobody actually saw anybody.
Oh, yes, they did.
What?
Mrs. Caldwell looking to see if there was a moon. She said she saw him.
Oh, Caraway, did you recognise him?
Well, apparently not, because it was too dark, but she said he seemed to be staggering drunk.
Oh, well, that doesn't tell us much we haven't surmised already, does it? Can I have one of them frozen steak pies, love?
Yes, love.
You don't mind me pushing in, do you? Only I want to get it in the oven before Stan gets back. Daft Parcel reckons I'm the best pastry maker in Northern Union.
So why disillusion the man?
My sentiments exactly, Ta.
Hey, uphill, there's a right side down at our place this morning. 2 red currant jellies embedded in a bladder of lard.
Eh?
I can't actually blame you if you didn't even look at him this morning. I mean, stronger folk would flinch.
Oh, you mean Stan?
Aye.
Ah, poor old lump. He had a right skinful last night. Did the rounds of the houses. Do you know, he must have come staggering up that street about midnight.
See yourself, though, up to your ears in suds in one of them deep green vitriolite baths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know someone else who's up to their ears, and I don't mean in suds either. Is this where the toll rail's going to
Aye, heated and all.
Who?
be? Your Oggy.
Not my Oggy. I wouldn't have him given.
What was he doing? Drumming up business for the firm?
What with this, then?
Well, he's in the corner shop window.
You what?
Get away! Were it him, then?
Well, Hilda seems to think it was.
Hey, it's Click. That's why she gave me such a funny look in the shop this morning when she were going on about well, last night.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have heard to it.
No, well, she didn't till then.
Good old Oggy. Hey, you know, it's an idea. Slip him a $50 a knock and give him a bag full of half bricks, and he'd do us more good out to working hours than he ever does in them. Hey, what do we sting him for fixing plate glass windows,
come on,
then?
it's no joke.
Who's joking?
Well, look, whoever does repair that window, it's going to cost a bit, and the Cleggs aren't insured neither.
They are, you know. She was saying this morning that...
Oh, no.
No, it's me that's saying the insurance was going to cough up. She said no.
Oh, how awful, poor Stan.
Well, not at all. It's all circumstantial, isn't it? I mean, you said yourself, nobody knows for sure, so if nobody saw him actually chuck the ruddy thing, he's laughing,
Yeah,
isn't
what
he?
about a little thing called conscience?
Conscience? Aye, well, some of us have it, some of us don't.
Yeah,
Stan.
but like you have.
Never go without it, mate.
Go on, mate. Knock off. Here we go.
Goes for a wet.
Hey, that's the best idea I've heard this morning. You coming, sweetheart?
Wednesday morning.
Best time of all, Wednesday morning. That's the jet set here. Wednesday morning's favourite.
I can't. Apart from the kids, I've got a starving husband to feed.
Well, he won't be back yet. Look, how long will it take you to knock back a glass of cream sherry?
Cream sherry. I've got Ken's lunch to make. The kitchen floor's not swept and 16 tons of washing waiting.
We got that.
Yeah, all right, I'll come.
Great.
Oh.
Val? Val?
Come on, I'm waiting. Tell us all.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
About the interview. I suppose you're still one of the vast army of the unemployed.
As it happens, they were very impressed with your mother.
They've never took her on. What my mother knows about cooking and catering can be wrote on the head of an invisible pin.
Jenny, is the kettle on?
No, I'll do it. And slopping fish paste on squares of soggy cracker does not need a fanny credit, love.
Dennis, listen, I was...
Jenny!
What, love?
Never mind about the kettle. How about some grub, eh?
A very good idea. I've got some animal in a plastic bag in the cupboard in there. Go make some nice butties, eh, love?
Yeah, all right. Dennis, will we have slaves when we're married?
Dennis, I want to talk to you.
If it's about the birds and the bees, ma'am, I read the book of the film. I wrote the book of the film.
It's serious.
I know.
Look, I just want you to listen to me for 1 minute. I don't want any flip answers. I want a straightforward answer, right?
Right.
I don't want any of the glib things. I just want you to listen to me. Now, where did you get...
Come on, tell us, where did you get that what?
Love, mustard. You haven't got the mustard, and without mustard, it's absolutely useless. Don't have that stuff in the tube. I like freshly mixed mustard. No lumps.
I thought she was the one that didn't know about cooking and catering.
Money.
What money?
The money that I found stuffed away in your coat pocket. Nearly
You
on a...
have to have this. The tin's empty. Is that all nothing?
Fish, chips and peas 3 times.
What? What do you want? What's wrong with that?
Well, it might be off, you see.
But you only bought it today, love.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, I see. You want to talk to Dennis?
That's right, love.
On your own?
Yes, please.
Look, Dennis and I are engaged. If you've got anything to say to him, I want to hear it.
Look, love, all I want is 5 minutes alone with him to talk to him. Just him and me.
I'll go and play with my skipping rope.
Oh, and one more in here, please, Mrs. Walker.
Hey, no, this is one too many.
Oh, go on. Live a little bit.
This is living?
No, but it'll do for starters.
You saw Mrs. Clegg this morning, didn't you?
Yes, I was in for a minute. Why?
Did she say anything about the window?
Not really. It was everyone else doing the yapping.
I've got the strangest feeling.
What about?
I'm not sure.
Well, she's upset, obviously. Some people prefer not to talk about their problems.
I think she knows who did it. I think she's being strangely reticent.
Covering up for Oggy, why should she?
Who?
Stan Ogden. It were him as did it, by all accounts.
Nay.
What?
Well, you've no right to say that.
Whatever you was told us.
I only said it was a rumour. Well, this is me finished being a playgirl for the day. I've got a hungry husband to feed.
Had.
Ken, it's never that time.
Had a hungry husband to feed.
He's divorced you.
He's eaten. It's simpler, that's all.
Come here. Oh, listen, I don't want...
Hey, up, mind your heads, here he comes.
Sling us a pint over, love, will you?
Can you be trusted? That's the point.
Only asked for a pint, not a flipping barrel.
Some people have dangerous beasts lurking beneath hidden depths.
Only want sup it.
It's the arm action that I like. I wonder if he's got a spin on it.
Aye, left-handed googly, very probable.
Of course, it's all childhood repressions.
Hey, Stan, come here. Got something to tell you.
I was still there and there, but I'm blowed if I can find out where it is.
Right, now suppose you know what you got up to last night.
Well, I remember singing Clementine in Flying Horse. Why?
You only smashed the Clegg's window, that's all.
I never.
Now, don't go saying you never, because I'm telling you, you did. Now, what we've got to do is keep us traps shut.
Huh? I'm shushing, only said, huh?
Traps shut. That's us best plan of action. Nobody knows but us, so Lee said soon as man did.
Nobody? I won't be too sure of that.
Now, have I ever advised you wrong? Right, well, we keep quiet about it till it all blows over.
What about the money?
What money?
Pay for damage.
Oh, the insurance will cop for that. They can afford it. They've got a few millions more than what we have.
Oh, they're insured, are they?
Well, of course they're insured. I heard Mrs. Clegg telling Len Fairclough with my own ears. Reckons he'll get about 10 quid back.
10 quid? I could have been done for 10 quid. You know, Ariel, don't I think for once I'm coming up smelling violets.
Yeah, you're right. So we might as well confess then, mightn't we?
Well, after I've had my dinner.
Stan Ogden, confession's good for your soul.
Ah, well, grub's good for my belly.
Are you coming or do I drag you by the hair?
Quick cuppa, huh?
All right, I'll go and put kettle on. And the fella that called round last night, he just wants you calling at the office for some stuff.
For some new lines before I went on me rounds, yes.
And he couldn't have dropped them off here.
No, he couldn't, because they weren't delivered well today.
And the money I found?
While snooping.
The money I found, I suppose he didn't call round about that?
To accuse me of pinching it, I suppose you
I'm
meant.
asking you, Dennis.
Asking me or telling me?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't you, Mum? Haven't you always known with me? Our Dennis the light-fingered, our Dennis the bird-brain, our Dennis the clown.
It has been like that in the past, hasn't it?
So are you gonna carry on marrying Yanks? You've learned from your mistakes. Doesn't it ever occur to you that I might have learned too? Or do you think I'm too daft, too stupid, too flaming helpless ever to learn to wipe my own nose?
No, Dennis, I don't.
Perhaps you wanted me to have pinched that. Put the clock back a few years, then you could have shut your eyes and cracked on now's changed.
Dennis, that is not true.
There was one thing you could always rely on, Mum, and that was not being able to depend on me.
You arguing with me?
No.
And now you're saying I can?
I'm saying anybody can, Mum, anybody. You, Jenny, the firm I work for. Perhaps it's old age.
I'll buy you a bath chair.
Electric blanket would come in handier.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? The money. It's because of the wedding.
Yeah. Well?
Well, what?
I thought you wanted to know where it came from.
Not if you came by it honestly.
I didn't save it.
I know you didn't,
I
Dennis.
borrowed it.
Oh, Dennis, who from?
A moneylender, who else?
Dennis, did you have to?
I promised Jenny a proper wedding, and this is one promise I intend to keep, even at 48% interest.
How much?
Look, don't look like that. I'll pay it back.
I'm just thinking.
What?
48%. Why didn't I do that all over the years you were borrowing quids off me? I would have been rich by now.
Well, Gordon.
Oh,
Oh, no, not now, Dad. Later. It's been a lousy morning.
No, son, I'm afraid it's got to be now.
Here?
There's no one in.
No. Well?
About last night.
Yeah?
I'd like to explain.
Oh, look, don't bother, eh? I've heard it all before. It all got too much for you. You don't know why you did it. You're sorry you did it, and it'll never happen again. But it will. Oh, God, yes, it will. Over and over and over again. For the rest of our flaming lives.
Thank you very much indeed for passing a vote of confidence.
Yeah, well, you've not given us much cause to have any, have you?
Look, don't you realise that what I need's a bit of understanding?
Oh, come off it! What do you think me mum and me have been doing all these years? Supporting you like a pair of blooming crutches.
That's not entirely true.
Oh, no. Well, look, what about this shop, then, eh? Whose idea was it but Mam's? Who thought it all out? Saw to it all, did all the planning? Just to give you another start. Another flaming rotten chance.
It wasn't only for me. It was for all of us.
Exactly! And that's what makes it so lousy. It's not just yourself you go and muck up every time you go and get boozed up. It's all of us. Oh, well, listen, Dad. I can't stand much more of it. And neither can me Mam.
Do you think I'm not aware of that? Do you think that I need you to explain my own wife to me? I know her, I love her, and I pity her for being lumbered with a bloody article like me. That's why I've promised her that this time nobody's going to know, and it's a promise that I intend keeping.
Now, I've left it on the low light, so it'll just be coming to the bar by the time we get back. You'll enjoy it all the more. Hey, corner shop's this way.
Thanks. Oh, Hilda.
When you've spoke your piece.
What, reward for bravery, yeah?
Carrot for donkey, right?
Hey, haven't we just started dinner, eh?
All right, then. Say they don't find out. What about the next time?
There'll be no next time.
Oh, yeah, how many times have we heard that before?
Don't you speak to your father like that.
I wasn't talking to him, I was talking to you! Oh, Ma'am, it's pathetic.
Look, you keep out of this. I've had just about enough.
Oh, is that a fact?
Gordon, please.
Standing there passing judgment like you was God.
I'm only saying what's right.
Yes, well, I've stood enough in the past and I'm having no more of it.
Les.
Oh, we know it's dinner time and we've not come shopping. It's somewhat of a highly personal and confidential nature.
Oh?
Yeah, it'll not take above 2 minutes. Is Mr. Clegg in?
Yes, he's in the back. Les, can you come a minute? Mrs. Ogden's got something to tell us, Les. It's something of a personal nature.
Yeah, and confidential.
Oh, yes?
Go on, Stan.
It were me.
You was what, Mr. Ogden?
What did you window? What did it end?
Yeah, it were an accident, like. I mean, he's not of a violent disposition in Stan. Gentle as a kitten, aren't you, Chuck? Well, go on, you've not done yet.
Huh? Oh, well, under the circumstances, we thought it's the right and
Honourable thing.
an honourable thing to do to pay for it, you know. I mean, I would like a shop, but...
Only, well, we know you're insured, so there's no necessity, is there? And, I mean, your new window'll be in tomorrow morning, so it'll just look as if it had never happened. And Stan's very sorry, but next time he has one over the 8, he'll walk down to the side of the road or I'll skin him personal. We just thought you'd like to know. Right, come on then, Chuck. That kettle'll be boiling its head off.